After an awesome and busy Muddy Face weekend, we decided to hide on a very secluded area in the Sua Pans. This video is a perfect example of what happens when you have one day of vacation left, and rather than heading back home, you decide to turn around, go back into the bush and spend the night you have left on a little island called Kukuni Island, which is a sister island of the Kubu Island in Botswana, to just relax and soak up the peace and quiet that only Botswana's salt pans can provide. And if you decide to stick to the end of the video, you'll see us heading back home, taking a different route than what the GPS gave us. Instead of heading to the tar road, we took a sharp right and a left into the bush, where we had to make our way through a mupani forest that I have never experienced in my life, especially not the beauty and the colors that we found on this little secluded road. Visiting Kukuni Island, I highly recommend a GPS with Tracks for Africa, because this road is ambiguous without any road signs or any indication of where and how far Kukuni Island is, and it's also a very lonely road. And the road that you use, it's the road connecting the village of Mia to the village of Dukwe. Using this road, you'll end up getting to a veterinary checkpoint which is on your left. You'll see the little veterinary establishment, and as you go in, that road lead you into the Sua Pan area all the way to the Kukuni Island. Please take note that using this road going to Kukuni, you have to travel a section over the Sua Pans, and going into the Sua Pans, there's always a chance of getting stuck, even out of the rainy seasons. Please don't be fooled by the dry crust on top of the pans, as it would only be 2 to 2.5 centimeters to 5 centimeters deep, or 1 to 2 inches, and you'll hit the mud. Once you're in this mud, you'll be stuck, and getting stuck in this mud might mean that you're stuck for days, because these roads and these sites aren't visited very often. Getting to the Kukuni campsite area, the very first thing you'll find is a little hilltop leading you into the camping area, but on the right you can visit a site which is a hilltop scattered all along its edge, full of baobab trees. This is a circuit that you can drive around, which gives you a perfect bird's eye view all around the island, so that you can spot your perfect campsite. But please note, it is a strictly no camping area. All the camping sites is down below when you pass this viewpoint area into the Kukuni Valley. Kukuni Island also provides 6 campsites, which would have some shade if you are camping next to one of the baobab trees, as well as a cement picnic spot where it's only a table and 2 benches, but there aren't any toilets or any portable toilets. So please, it is recommended that if you have to use a toilet, that you would clean up after yourself and make sure that you keep the site clean. There's also no water, so you need to be prepared before you go to the Kukuni Island. But the solitude and peace that you find in this area, it is well worth it. And just as I said earlier, it is so easy for the pans to swallow you. We literally stopped to take a picture or two, and next thing we knew it, when we pulled away, we were stuck. But luckily we had radios, and a short call made us turn around, hook up the Hilux, and before we knew it, we were out. And thank goodness this was a quick and fast recovery, because we couldn't wait to get to the campsite, pitch the tents, put out the camp chairs, start the fire, relax, and watch a beautiful sunset setting over the Sua Pans. Getting to the end of the day, we had to start our campfire so that we can test our little gecko pizza oven that we couldn't wait to finally give it a test on making some pizzas in the campsite. Ja nee, dat is nogal gevarieerd.
Hy is in die laaitjie in die trailer, nee in die trailer. Nee, ja, dis in die droër, hierdie kant se droër dink ek. Jy sien nie die pizza nie, dis net plastic.
Klein bietjie want jy sit van jy moet nog mozzarella.
En jy bou net in die middel.
Mama, hy gaan afloop.
Okay, dis nou genoeg kaas. Daar's nog 'n paar pizzas.
Jo.
Ag jy lief.
Next one on top.
Gooi die pizza van die plaat af. Kijk dit uit. Kom maar. Dat is nog een kant te zien. Ga zij gewoon ons omdraaien.
This was so much fun. Yes, we burned a few, but a few of them came out very nice. But at least we had a chance to test it, so that next time when we take it out to the campsites or on our trips, we will definitely not burn any more pizzas. And we now perfectly know how to use this little pizza oven, which is a brilliant tool taking out on your camp trips, especially when those pizza cravings kick in. I've been to the Pans so many times, and I say that every time when I leave. Visiting the Salt Pans gives your soul a sense of renewal. I think it's the vastness and the solitude that actually refreshes the mind. I don't think I'll ever get tired of the Salt Pans. This is just such a special place. And as I promised in the beginning of the video, leaving Kukuni Island, we decided to take a little route on the GPS that had us detouring through the bush of Botswana that we had no knowledge of. And it's sometimes so rewarding to take these little routes, because this Mopani forest that we had to travel through, it was about 150 kilometers, and it took us about an hour and a half to 2 hours longer than the initial tar road route. But I have to say, this is such a beautiful piece of land. And I just wish that one day when I come back this side, that I would be able to find this little road and travel it while it is in the rainy seasons. Now we got the autumn colors, but I think the fresh green brand new leaves from these Mopani trees would be even more magical. Coming to Kukuni Island was very beautiful and special. I would love to see this, and the little patch of island is lush and green. It is these little special gems hidden in Botswana that you hardly hear about. But it's so special, quiet and relaxing that it's really a must to come and visit the Kukuni Island. We always hear of its bigger sister, Kubu Island, but I must say this is definitely a trip that you can tick on your bucket list.